Hello friends, and welcome to part 2 of my backyard setting. Well, part 1 was cleaning and just setting it up after the winter has beaten it up for a good 6 months. Today's video is going to be a continuation. We are going to do some cleaning, but also we are going to set it up and make it all looking cozy and summer ready just in time for Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day also, and without any further ado, let's jump in. Assalamu alaikum my friends, thank you for joining me another video. Today we are going to continue part 2 of the backyard, but first of all I would like to say happy Mother's Day to all you wonderful beautiful souls. To all mothers out there, may your day be filled full of blessed, and I hope you're relaxing, but I do appreciate you taking the time and coming along with me in today's video, because I know mothers are the heartbeat of the home. I completely understand, but you deserve today to put your feet up, relax, and enjoy what you want to enjoy. And if it means that you want to take the time to watch my video, I appreciate it. You deserve it. Get on your gardening motivation on here while I continue part 2, which also consists of a little bit of more cleaning. My part 1, like I stated, it had a lot of cleaning. It was a lot of getting rid of all the bad things from all the winter dirt and all the mess the winter left behind. And so today we are going to set up the gazebo. At the end of this video, we're going to do all the planting of all of my garden. We're just gonna get this backyard straightened up. But how is your day going? What are your Mother's Day plans? What are you up to? I hope it's a wonderful and special. I hope your little ones are making a special day for you, whether you have grown up or whether you have little ones. Either way, it is such a blessing to be a mother, because a mother's love is like no other love on earth. And thank you for your endless patience and love to all the moms out there, especially my mom. Thank you, Mom, for being the greatest mom on this planet. You are my sunshine on a rainy day, and I hope you have a blessed one, Mom. I love you if you can hear me, and I love all of you guys as well for coming back more and more. I appreciate you. Thank you again, and let's jump back in. So I actually ended up doing a whole lot more, although it was getting darker. It's getting darker, but I've got at least 10 minutes. For tomorrow it's going to be raining. So Sunday I will move this to the side here and then continue. Once it's all dry, then I will be washing everything, and then we're going to work on setting up. Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Oasis. It's been raining a lot and the weather was also cool, so today is officially the first day that it's supposed to be hot. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? There was a big gust of wind, and suddenly I just heard a lot of water just dumped. I think just dumped from the gazebo here. We still have our tarp on top of the gazebo, so I think there was a water sitting and it just went down. Anyway, it's a sunny day. The sun just came through. It is still literally wet. It was still like raining this morning when we woke up, and I was like, oh my god, today is the only day. It's Sunday here. It's the only day that I can get into our backyard, because the weekdays we work, and yesterday and Friday it rained. It's just been a miserable weather, and now it's the end of April. Literally April ends. That's it. We're getting into May and I have no backyard. Today I want to clean a lot of this area. I also sprayed Easy Off for the grill there. I need to deep clean our grill. I need to situate this. I need to situate this, so let's get into it.
You say you are lost and you're in need of some advice. I'll try to be honest, though it's easier to lie. And you can say that I'm crazy, that you're thinking I'm ready, but I'm telling you, baby, get up and get out, 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 get up and get out. It's okay to be broke.
This area, and this is the area where we had our grill here, and I'm just gonna let the sun dry, and then I have this entire area. Let me show you up close. Like, I have to sweep all this sand.
Say that I'm crazy, that you're thinking I'm ready, but I'm telling you, baby, yeah. Get up and get out, get up and get out, yeah. And you can say that I'm crazy, that you're thinking I'm ready, but I'm telling you, baby. And you can say that I'm crazy, that you're thinking already, but I'm telling you, baby, yeah. Get up and get out, 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 yeah. Get up and get out, yeah, yeah. Get up and get
It was getting very windy here, but the sun was just coming through for us. It was getting nice and warm. As much as it was cool with the wind, but it was hot with the sun. It was a combination of both. And we were very determined to get some work done. We really wanted to get these things done. And so Sean was like, I am going to remove this tarp. At some point, one of them actually flew. And at this point, before I was gone here, I went inside to make some food, but I didn't realize the battery died. And then I'm going to come back after, and then I'm going to end up washing all the furnitures. And so the one of the tarp, the small one, actually ended up running away from him, the one that goes on top of this gazebo. But at this point, Sean had removed all the tarps, and he's going to clean here right now quickly, and I am gonna start cleaning our furniture. Although our furniture is not as bad, but I did find a lot of mouse drop this year. I don't know where. And then a couple of days later, we were cleaning that what do they call it? It's like our basement window. And Sean noticed when he was hooking up the water hose for the garden, he noticed there was a dead mouse in there. So he must have died from the cold. To be honest with you, I'm not trying to be mean, but sometimes you just have a very difficult neighbors, and sometimes you might have a very clean neighbor, and sometimes you not be so blessed with it. So sometimes, it is what it is. But anyways, I wanted to clean off quickly. I know they're gonna get dirty. It is the outdoor, but you know what? You don't want to let it build up. There was so many web cobs, also dead bugs, that attached to it. So many dead spiders underneath. And so I was like, I'm gonna give it a good clean. I did use some soap, and then Sean is hosing it down. And then we're gonna put everything back in. We're also gonna lay down our faux deck tiles, which we got from Jisk. It's got JYSK. I remember when we got it back a couple of years ago. It was one of those things that no one really had it. And a lot of people that saw it, they were like, oh my god, this is cool, where did you get it from? And now I even see them in grocery stores. Like, they're everywhere now. Every store sells them. You'll see what I'm talking about. They're just like 4x4 tiles, like just faux wood, right? And you just kind of like attach them together. That's what we usually use to lay the ground, and then we would put a mat rather than just putting the mat straight on the ground, because I don't know, I don't like ants, honestly. I know it's outdoor, but when you have food dropping, I feel like I don't care if the ants are living underneath the faux tiles, but if there's nothing between the ground and the mat, I feel like I'm just welcoming them to join me in the backyard every day. But can you believe, as I do this voiceover, I have yet to finish this gazebo that I'm actually filming, like this video here that I'm doing the voiceover. At the end of this video though, this gazebo, the inside of the gazebo is gonna turn out so cozy. We got a nice rug from Amazon, and I'm gonna add it on top of our old outdoor rug, which is like plastic. What are they called? Straw. It's like a straw material. I got it from Costco last year. But anyways, let's get some cleaning done.
Take a real close look now. Soon you'll realize you don't know what's coming down. I got you hypnotized. Take a real close look now. I'm going to show you how. I'm about to get down. So keep it up right now. So keep it up. So keep it up with me. I need to move. I need to feel the beat. Don't be a fool. You wanna
At one point here, Sean and I were just kind of deciding how we're going to arrange these pots because one, we have extra pots this year too. We have all those planter pots that or planter beds that was built for us. And then I have smaller ones as well. So we're like, how are we going to arrange this? But we were so tired, but also our brain could not function. We kept on putting it, and then Sean was like, you know what? Forget this. Since you're going to be planting it tomorrow, I'm just going to arrange them all underneath the gazebo. This way, tomorrow, once you do all the planting, then we'll figure that out. But for now, our brain is not functioning and we can't think about that. So we're just kind of just putting things away where they kind of belong for now and just kind of straightening the area up since we cleaned up already. And then I'm going to take the broom and quickly broom this area since we took all the pots out of the way and just filling out any holes that I kind of missed, making sure this part of this job at least is done and out the way so that by the next day, all I'm concentrating on is just gardening. So it's all sand dusted, all the rocks. I even took apart 2 of the bricks underneath those bricks. I took it out and leveled it behind camera because they were kind of like just sank down. And then noticed, because I was sitting there and I was staring at that, and I noticed those 2 blocks was sinking, so I took it up, filled it, and then leveled it. Might need to do the small one here because it's a little bit sank also, but at least it's all clean. We didn't even wait for the ground to dry before we start putting the deck because it was actually starting to get hot, and as you work here the heat hits you. So we just kind of put it back, and it's really windy though right now, and it's going to be dry already. I was going to broom here, but I think I'm just going to leave it because I don't want to brush off all the rocks that I just placed or all the sand dust. And then all the other plants are all here. I also need to wash this. It's full of dust, and then I need to glue back one of the wicker peeled off. And then here I did it behind camera. I soiled it, and I also put a mixed flower seeding. It's a little packet that I got it last year from Home Depot, but this time I got it from, I think I got it from Rona. It's the same packet. It's just called mixed flowers, and I just sprinkled and then added more soil. And I want this box to just have all sorts of flowers, so we'll see. And that's the hydrangea that I recently took it out from over here and put it here. This way they will have their own space. I gotta wash this box. I'm so glad that's all washed. We definitely need to clean this, but this will continue because I had to go inside and make dinner, and so, but it's so beautiful today. Here's the thing, it's very early morning here. It's almost 7:30 a.m. I've been actually awake since 5 o'clock. I did some yoga and then I couldn't sleep. My back was just hurting. But it was one of those back pain that you needed to stretch. I just needed to stretch, and I felt like if I stayed in bed even longer, I was just gonna become achy. So it's so nice and breezy. Oh my goodness. It's supposed to be very, very hot today, but the temperature is going to pick up later on. The sun is not even fully out yet. So I'm going to get all the heavy things right now before it gets really hot, because when it gets hot, I just want to look in the backyard and say, the backyard is set up. But right now, I just want to quickly finish all the planting that I need to do. Plus, I'm also working on my front yard on a different video, so I'm doing 2 videos on the same day because it's such a beautiful day, and I said I'm going to finish all of my planting for the front and for the backyard. So stay tuned for the front area. I did part 1, which I kind of just cleaned it and blowed all the leaves, but today I want to add a couple of plants. I have a lot of perennials that are growing there as well, and I can see my peonies, my roses, and the hydrangea. They're all just budding, but I have 2 planter pots, the big wicker one that I bought this year, that I add a big pack of roses and peonies and all sorts of mixed flowers into it. And then the other pot that I have another flower that I'm going to be planting in there. I feel like the last 2 years I put more time into the backyard, and last year I put a little bit more time into the front. But this year I want to add whatever I didn't have a chance to do last year. So I want to add more colors as well, as much as it's going to be very colorful here by the time I'm done with the backyard. And obviously a lot of the perennials are not out yet. So yeah. This container here, I actually bought it last year. Honestly, I would give it like literally 1 star. I bought it from Amazon. It's like a tomato container that also comes with its own trellis, but it's really garbage. Like, it's just falling apart. It does really poor job. So I just wanted to dump that soil out of it, and then I'm just getting rid of it. But I did end up actually keeping the trellis, and you will see it. I ended up using on the tomato that I'm planting for this year. I don't know why, but I keep forgetting I have this garden bench I got. So I was like, okay, my knees were kind of giving up on me at some point. You guys, I'm telling you, food is hitting differently. But these were extra seeds that was actually gifted to me by this lady that I bought a couple of plants from her through Facebook Market. And then when I left her, she messaged me back, said, oh, I left you some gifts. I went back. So they had names. She was so well organized. I am excited to see how they're going to turn out. She gave me so much marigold. So I went ahead and just went around this pot. And then this pink flower here, it was actually on clearance at the grocery store. I grabbed it. Eventually, I will put a stand on it so that it'll lift it up. And hopefully all those flowers that I added and the marigolds will just all fill together. And then this other pot here, I was actually going to put different flowers, but on the next day after I was done with this video, I went ahead and added a bunch of peppers, which I'll show you all at the end of this video. And so I'll show you, actually I'll give you a tour, everything that I have also added since the last time I did planting here. So now that all the planting were kind of done, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly leaf blow dry here. There were a lot of mess, but I will give you guys an overview of what I'm talking about when I say sometimes you can have a little bit of a difficult neighbor. And this is what I mean. I wanted to bring the camera up close because from the distance, the way I was filming, you can't see what I am blowing, but this is literally my daily life. As much as I love and enjoy cleaning, some days I'm just like, this is too much. They have a bush tree that they're supposed to get rid of it a long time ago from the previous owner, but unfortunately it's an older man that lives there, very stubborn, doesn't care, which he also caused us to break our fence a couple of years ago when we moved here. Anyways, the more I talk about it, the more I'll get frustrated. So I'm actually gonna go ahead and finish cleaning, and then I'll give you guys an update.
Hey. Hello. Where do you want them?
Huh?
Where do you want them?
Oh, leave them at the front. So everything is clean here. I also cleaned this here. I just took a bowl of soap, hot water, and just a cloth. And I went ahead and I sat there and I quickly washed it because it was full of pollen and dust and spider cobs from last year. So before we hang it, it's nice and clean. I also cleaned the box here too. And I'm just letting the sun that is trying to come through right now to dry that. All the plants are all planted. Everything is planted. I am so happy. Let's go start here. This is done. You saw me, I added mixed flowers here. I just thought, you know, it's a cute little pot that I thrifted. I wanted to see what's gonna happen. So I added some perlite because I find this soil always is so damp with the mint. So I added some perlite to just help with the irrigation. And yeah, everything is planted. This one here, I have this flower here, and then I have seeds that you saw that I put around, and I'll see. And eventually I'll put it on a stand to give it a lift. But for now it's here. I am going to add more soil here. I do have soil in the front. I need to fill it a little bit more, and then I'm going to sprinkle, I have Morning Glory and a little bit of Marigold, so I'm going to sprinkle that as well. My peas are also planted, and I also added some of the perlite because I find this bag of soil was extremely wet. I got my cilantro here, the strawberries, and then all the perennials are in the back. That's it. And I brought the other tomato here. Everything is clean. It's actually been a week later since the last time I was in the backyard. It's Saturday here, May the 10th, and it's Mother's Day tomorrow. Happy Mother's Day again. I hope you have a blessed one, and thank you for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and set up my backyard because I really want to enjoy my backyard tomorrow. Let's get some decorating. I already cleaned everything.
Huh?
I already cleaned. Oh shit, look. They come with it. I had the one from last year. It's crazy how the weather can switch in like a matter of minutes or even an hour. It was so cool in the morning, but then within 1 hour, it got hotter and hotter and hotter. By the end of the afternoon, it was 25 degrees, but at this point here, it was around like 6 degrees. So it was still a bit cool temperature. But I'm gonna go ahead and hang all the knitting, and all the curtains are already hanged. And then we're gonna set up all the furniture. So I ended up layering the rugs together. This gray one here is from Costco 2 years ago. It's large, and I love that it fills the actual deck. You can't even see, there's only a little bit that's showing. So I love that it fits. I think this one here is 9 by 12. That's what it is, the long one. And then this one here, the small one, is from Amazon, and it's 6 by 9. So I love that it gives that little brown coziness. I wanted to layer it and just have a small one on here, and then have the chairs like that. And the net here, the netting, we had originally a gray one that came with the gazebo, but the gray one completely ripped off. And last year I even tried to like put a nail polish. It had like a big hole around here. So I'm gonna add all the pillows now, and we're gonna set it up. The curtains and the netting, honestly, that took me a whole hour. It was so frustrating. Finally, it's done. We do love the brown netting, and we're gonna get brown curtains. Not now, probably like in a month or two, when everything goes on sale and everybody bought all their stuff. But obviously the gray and the brown clash, but the brown goes really, really nice with the rest of our backyard. And all the furniture, including our fence color as well. So I really like the brown one. In there, you can't even tell there's a netting behind it. There was something inside of me. When we got our furniture 2 years ago from Wayfair, we wanted a day bed and also something that was similar to a love seat. So we got something that kind of resembled a love seat and a sofa, and it's amazing because not only can you sit like a group of 3 or 4 together on the day bed one, but like it's so deep and they're so comfortable. And honestly, I got them for a very, very inexpensive price. I'm so glad I actually snatched this. All I usually do is at the beginning of each season is just condition them, which I will come around to doing that sometime this week coming. I got this container from the dollar store also, and so is this. And I'm adding the bug sprays, and I got the mosquito repellent here. And this is where we put the mosquito. So So I'm just keeping it here. And then this is like a food cover mesh, little umbrella that goes on top of the food. And then here we just have like hand lotion, insect spray, wipes, and just some gum. So I'm gonna put them in here. The table had water stains from, I guess, last year or all the pots that I always put on. So I'm just using a Method wood cleaner to quickly polish it. And it does a great job of getting rid of it. And so I'm just going to add a couple of pillows here. I love mint green. Green is my favorite color. Luckily, our furniture, the pillows and cushions they came with were already green. So I'm just adding different shades of green to contrast each other and pop off the brown color as well. But hey, I know it's summer, I know it's outdoor, and the outdoor already has enough colors, but you can never have enough colors. And I've had this table for so long, believe it or not. I think I got it from Walmart, like maybe like early before COVID actually. Yep, and then I'm just adding a citronella here. I got this plant for literally $2.94 from the grocery store. And citronella is great for mosquito repellent. This bench is everything, you guys. Someone built it for me. I think I shared it with you guys, but I ended up adding a ficus flower on each side, and then in between I ended up adding a viola. I'll give you guys a tour at the end, but how beautiful is that yellow snail candle? I found that actually at HomeSense. It's so pretty and it smells so good. And it's like it has a bit of citronella also, which is like a mosquito repellent because nobody wants mosquitoes. Absolutely nobody. Here, I was just kind of playing around with it, the trays. I didn't like the brown tray here. Which is a wicker tray that I thrifted, and I ended up painting it in the inside because it came all white. I didn't like it. I just found, nah, I liked the black one because it contrasted really nice with the brown table. And then I liked the green one on top of our deck box inside because it contrasted, and then I added the yellow candle there. And I found this beautiful, I don't know, are they swan? Are they ducks? What are they? Anyways, I love them. And then these lights, these are the LED garden lights that was gifted to me by Countess a year ago. I love them so much. So I cleaned them. And so I'm going to add them to each side of the corner because it gets, the sun. And then at nighttime, it lights up and it's so beautiful. I'll give you guys a tour once everything is done. And then I'll also give you guys a tour of the garden to show you guys what so far I have planted, what I have so far. But to be honest, I am done with my backyard. If I ever add anything, it would be like chives. I'm missing some chives and some lemongrass. But let me give you a tour. And on the next video, it's going to be not the front. It's actually a whole house summer decorating. So make sure that you are subscribed. And I know a lot of you don't also get the notification. I don't know what happens. YouTube sometimes takes people off, but I hope you have the notification bell on. If you are new to my channel, I hope you consider subscribing. If not, I appreciate you being here today and I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Mother's Day again. Have a wonderful and blessed one. And let's continue with the tour.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within. This morning has so clear a light as any, to see the horizon and the far. Excuses were 2 for a penny, but they've all gone out the window of this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a race. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow. Today, well, something's gotta give. Today is a good day to
I also brought out my Colliers. I'm hoping it, because in the summer it does so well out in the outdoor. So I'm hoping it's gonna go really big. And then I'm going to take it and pot it on that pot over there, because I usually have them there. I also have a tall phlox in the middle. It's supposed to be a perennial, but it's not coming back. I don't know. But the strawberry, this one I bought it like this, but I do have a lot of seeds around. I'm hoping they're all gonna come, fingers crossed. That's peas, tomato, and basil. This is the lavender I have. I've got 2 of them. I really love the lavenders, plus they attract bees and I love them. Here I had a mixed flower, and all of this was growing. Everything was growing, but I didn't have this on top, and a squirrel came and bodied the whole thing, honestly. So I kind of fixed the soil and then put this on top. Should have done it, I don't know why. Just like I have this one here, and they're starting to come through here, my green onions. Originally the squirrel was starting to dig, so I covered it and they stayed in peace. All my peppers are here, and I got some lettuce, some spinach. There's more spinach here, more tomatoes, and that is it. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you on my next one. Bye.
You say you are lost and you're in need of some advice. I'll try to be honest, though it's easy.